Hi, this is Adrian Sanso-Ali, the saxophonist. I've been sent this microphone from China, Kimafun. Sounds like a lot of fun. This is a wireless saxophone microphone, and it's also good for all musical instruments apparently. And we're going to have a look what's inside. Yeah, nice case. I like that. The first thing that really catches my attention is the size. If it all fits in this case, then it's got to be pretty small. This is a part obviously that sticks on the saxophone or any other wind instrument that you're using, like this. This bends over, and here is the transmitter that hangs kind of to the side of the saxophone. The transmitter. Now, I like small things. When it comes to going around playing music on the stage all the time, it's very important. Size really does matter, but not bigger the better, the smaller the better. As an example, this is my whole stage equipment. I've shrunk it down over the years to a tiny size. In here I have my mixer, my effects, plugs, everything, and two receivers, one for my saxophone microphone and one for the voice mic. Now if you see here, the saxophone mic receiver is big compared to this one from Kimafun. This just plugs straight into the mixer, just like that. Folds over and stays in there like that. That's awesome. Size is definitely a good thing. Small size is definitely a good thing when you're working on stage, running around a busy audience, etc., etc., or in a big dance club with total chaos surrounding you. Any of you who perform publicly with a wind instrument will know that if you're using a wireless mic, it often has a microphone that sticks onto your instrument and then a wire and a little box that has to hang onto your clothes. I don't like that. I've always used the smallest possible thing. So this is the one that I normally use. This is an AMT, American system. And this has the transmitter actually right here. So as you can see, this is very similar. The transmitter is right here underneath, fixed to the same thing. There's no wires, no big lumps on your body. So that's awesome. Now in my case, the receiver, as I've shown you, is this box right here. And this is one of the smallest receivers on the market. That's why I bought it. And yet, this one is even smaller. Oh yeah, this one you can put in your pocket, never mind in a little case. You can put this in your pocket. And here there's a button, a channel button, and 4 little lights there. Channel 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's not on at the moment. I imagine you have to put some batteries in it. And then let's see what else came in here. So we have the microphone itself with the transmitter attached. As I said, we have the receiver, which is tiny. Literally, you could walk on the stage with the saxophone and this in your pocket, and you go straight up to the sound man and say, "Hey man, plug this into your system. You'll hear something good." And that's it. You got the whole setup in just a few seconds. So this is a USB, whatever you call it, USB cable, a couple of little instructions, and a spare one of these tiny sponges in case you're outdoors and the wind is blowing against your saxophone, and a little instruction book here, if you can call it a book. Very minimalist, save the planet, minimalist kind of stuff. Anyway, so as you see, it's all small, very nice and pretty. So I'm going to put some batteries in this thing and see if it works. I just discovered something. There's nowhere to open up for batteries. This thing switches on just like this. And it already comes on with lots of pretty lights on it. Oh yeah, and then I noticed right here, the DC in. So that is what this fancy cable's for, to recharge. It's got built-in rechargeable batteries. Isn't that awesome? And there's your battery indicator, so you can tell straight away how much battery you got left. Oh, don't even need batteries for this. My other microphone needs batteries. Hey. Okay, a couple of little details. You can see this one has a saxophone on it, so that obviously goes on the saxophone. This one has a speaker on it, so this one plugs into the speaker or the whatever sound system you have. Now you can see the lights on the battery that says the battery is fully charged on both of these units. And here's a 4 channels, lights for 4 channels. The blue channel 1 is on, both of them at the same time. Now to change a channel, I just press on any of them, this one. Now that's switched to the channel 2, which is red. Each one is a different color, but notice they're flashing, which means they're not in sync. So I press the channel button on this one, and then they're both not flashing anymore. They're on they have the channel 2 light on. The same for channel 3. Now they're both channel 3 and channel 4. So if there's any interferences, you just switch the channels on both of these units. As simple as that. This, by the way, is very cheap. Last time I checked, it was between 100 and 200 euros here in Spain, where I am. So this is a fraction of the cost of my other microphone. So far it's looking good, but how does it sound? I'm going to set this thing up on my saxophone and I'm going to perform it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that I really am impressed. I honestly am impressed. This is on now. It's plugged into my computer over there, and I played it and it sounds really cool. I'm actually impressed. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually record into my computer from the mic itself only, and then you'll hear a little bit what it sounds like. But before I say that, this is what else I've discovered. Here there's an actual volume button on the transmitter itself. Volume up and volume down. Can you see it? On one side is a volume up and on the other side is a volume down. And that's awesome. I've never seen any of these machines with the volume actually right here. I mean, the ones that have the body pack do. But my own one, which has a built-in transmitter like this, does not have that feature. Now that's awesome, because when I'm playing on stage, instead of shouting to the sound man, put the volume up and put the volume down, and I can't hear, I just quietly go and raise the volume myself. Maybe he won't even notice. Yeah, so that's an awesome thing for me. That's really awesome. That is almost a deal breaker for me. And the other thing is this clip as well. It's really solid. If you notice, it has 2 little bumps on the bottom. Again, my previous ones have not been like this, my previous microphones. It's strong, so it really does. If you see my music videos, my live music videos, you might see me messing with my microphone a lot. I'm always adjusting it and fixing it and straightening it right here. And here I don't have to. I can shake it wildly, and it's really solid. It really holds it solid with the rubber thing underneath. But I mean, it's clipped on properly, and easy to clip on, easy to clip off. But it really does. It holds properly. So that's another really great thing about this mic that I really am impressed with. I'm impressed with the clip. I'm impressed with the volume up and down buttons, and the sound too. For its price, the sound is really, really, really good. Remember, this is only a fraction of the price of my normal microphone that I use on the stage. So I'll record a little bit on the actual computer, and you can see what it sounds like. Yeah. So my final thoughts. For its price, I would definitely recommend it. Obviously, it doesn't sound as good as my other microphone that cost nearly $1,000 or euros. But if I have to go and perform in a dance club, for example, or some other place where they want me just to have my microphone and not my whole big rack setup and everything that I normally take, then I think I'm just going to go with this and have it in my pocket and say, stick this where it fits, man, and I'll in your machine, and I'll play the saxophone, and I'll have my volume buttons right here, right with me. Yeah, I think I can solve a lot of problems like this. So yes, I do highly recommend it. It's definitely going to be useful. One more thing, there's a link in the bottom of this video so that you can buy it directly. Yes, I encourage you to do so. Have a nice day.